Hello my dear Armenians, these are the news from Western Armenia, especially for you. Historic Disgrace Artsakh restitution building ownership declared invalid, remembering Komandos and his military legacy. Migrant workers in Beirut help war-affected communities. Israeli regime promises stronger operations against Lebanon. US strikes southern Iran during Qatar talks. Lake One's coast changes color after heavy rains. Eastern Armenia did not ask CSTO for help during Artsakh conflict. Shoigu. Lake One's Microbialites may enter Guinness World Record. The Administrative Court of Eastern Armenia ruled in favor of the Prosecutor General's office and cancelled the Republic of Artsakh ownership registration over the Artsakh representation holding. Lawyer Roman Yerevan called the ruling a historic disgrace. He said the court refused to involve the Republic of Artsakh in the case as a third party. According to Yerevan, he had to defend Artsakh's interests through another legal entity. He also described the ruling as one of the most absurd judicial decisions of his career. The lawyer announced that the decision will be appealed in the Administrative Court of Appeal of Eastern Armenia. This case has created new debates around Artsakh's legal and property rights. May 22 marks the birthday of legendary commander Agatangeghos, known as Komandos. He is remembered as one of the most important military strategists of the Artsakh War. Komandos played a major role in the 1992 Wedding in the Mountains operation. The operation led to the liberation of Shoigu during the war. His leadership is considered one of the turning points of the conflict. Many continue to view his military thinking as an important example of Armenian strategy. Today, his name still symbolizes discipline, organization, and dedication to defending their homeland. Migrant volunteers in Beirut are preparing food for people affected by the conflict between the Israeli regime and Hezbollah. They cook meals such as okra soup and the traditional African dish fufu. Many migrant workers in Lebanon are often among the first victims of crisis themselves. This time, however, they organized aid efforts for both migrants and Lebanese residents. Volunteer Vianney de Maresson from Cameroon said they help because if we do not help, nobody will. Her organization has recently supported around 1,500 people from countries including Ethiopia, Kenya, and Benin. Despite limited resources, migrant communities continue providing food, clothing, and basic necessities. Israeli regime Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced that military operation in Lebanon will intensify. In a video statement, he said the Israeli regime remains in conflict with Hezbollah. Netanyahu stated that the attacks will continue and even expand further. The announcement came despite the ceasefire agreement recently extended with Lebanon. He said the army would not reduce pressure but increase the intensity of strikes. According to Lebanon's national news agency, the escalation caused panic in Beirut's southern suburb. Many residents reportedly left the area because of fears of further attacks. Strikes in southern Lebanon have also damaged residential buildings and community centers. The United States announced strikes against targets in southern Iran. The operations happened while negotiations involving Iranian officials were taking place in Qatar. U.S. Central Command said the strikes were carried out for self-defense purpose. Officials claimed the actions were meant to protect Armenian forces from threats linked to Iran. According to Navy Captain Tim Hawkins, the targets included missile launch sites and vessels. CENTCOM stated that it continues protecting its forces while maintaining residents during the ceasefire period. Iranian sources told Al Jazeera that the IRGC had earlier struck a vessel at sea before the U.S. operation. Heavy rains and melting snow caused water level in streams flowing into Lake One to rise sharply. The strongest changes were seen near the hydroelectric power station area. Malt-filled fresh water flowing into the lake created unusual color changes along the coast. Some parts of the water turned brown because of the strong currents. The overall appearance of the lake also became darker. The unusual natural scene attracted attention because of its unique colors. Drone footage captured the current condition of the lake and the changing coastal landscape. Russian Security Council Secretary Sergei Shoigu said Eastern Armenia did not ask the CSTO for help during the Artsakh conflict. He made the statement to journalists after a CSTO Security Council meeting. According to Shoigu, no official request for military assistance was submitted. The statement was reported by RIA Novosti. His statements have drawn attention because of continuing discussions around the CSTO's role during the conflict. The issue remains politically sensitive in Armenia and the wider region. Debates continues over military alliance and security responsibilities during the Artsakh war. An application has been submitted to include Lake 1's unique microbialites in the Guinness World Records. The underwater formation are often called underwater fairy similes. Some of the microbialites reach heights of up to 40 meters. The application has already passed the first selection stage. It is currently in the second stage of scientific evaluation. Experts say these formations are among the world's most unusual underwater natural structures. The microbialites of Lake 1 have attracted scientific interest for many years because of their rare appearance and size. This was all for today's news. If you want something to learn, you can easily find Western Armenia's website and read everything there. Thank you for watching.